And here we are now, EGL4 Emirates Stadium, the losers bracket final for Halo Reach. Infused Gaming versus LLL. Coming to you live here on twitch.tv/EGL Pro. Currently going on around the venues. A lot of group stages for the fighting games for both Street Fighter Tournament, Street Fighter 3, Third Strike, and Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Further down the venue, in another room, we've got FIFA going on. That's in the latter stages now. You can check out the fighting games on twitch.tv, Arms House. If you want to watch any of the other games, Gears of War is on twitch.tv/EGL Gears, StarCraft on EGL SC2. So lots of action. Oh, and also Call of Duty latter stages going on at EGL COD. So check out the streams. If you're a PS3 fan, we've also got EGL PS3, Call of Duty Black Ops on there. So right now, though, here on the main stage at Emirates Stadium, live in London, is the Losers Bracket Grand Final, Infused Gaming versus LLL. Joining me here on the stage, of course, the king, Mr. Koros, and Adamski, who was one of the commentators at EGL3. So how are you guys doing? Hold on, we're going to get you up here. Now, yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good, yeah. It's been a nice event. It's a bit of a different feel to it than previous EGL events. But yeah, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, it's been brilliant so far. I mean, my team's just gone out of the event, but still enjoying it. I'm ready to see some great matchups between these two teams. You
guys sad to see Apex leave the tournament, or do you guys expect it?
Well, from a fan...
I like you're just honest there. No.
I'm definitely disappointed because I was in that team. And,
yeah.
It went to Game 5 against Infused, and we just lost it in the end, and they played better games, so nothing more to say.
That's it. No words of wisdom from you or anything like that?
At this moment in time, I'm just...
you get to be up here, though. That's why,
yeah. It's one consolation, being next to you, Mike.
Thanks. What about you?
Well, I've teamed with some Apex players before, so I was kind of hoping for an Apex victory. No qualms with the Infused guys, but Infused clutched it out, been a team longer. Kind of expected, really.
Yeah, fair enough. We're going to run through the lineups now. We're going to start off with Infused Gaming. Let's take a look at them. Leading up the pack, of course, Pete from Infused. Adam, if you could just tell us a little bit about him.
He basically won in the last series. He slowed the game right down with the rockets and countdown TS, and very good power weapon control, very vocal player. Kind of an up-and-comer. He's been to a good few events, but now it's one of the big events for him where he's actually finally breaking into that top 3 and going for a win. So.
And then next up, a man who is not scared of the main stage, MVP, formerly from Power. Give us a little rundown.
Stefan's been gaming for quite a while. He kind of slipped off his perch a little bit at Loughborough, but with Infused, kind of new bunch of players, kind of trying to do the same thing what Jack's done, team with new up-and-coming players and see where it takes him. Doing quite well so far this tournament.
And then third player on the lineup, of course, Jack Baxter, a.k.a. the original Baxter.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of teaming with Jack, and he's a brilliant player. He's here to cause some upsets actually from the loser bracket, because he obviously wanted to go through the winner bracket and stay in the champ final and win it. But he's in the loser bracket and one of the loudest, most aggressive players, and look for him to doing the Gandhi hop, jumping off every single object you can.
And the final card in the deck, Blackjack.
I love that.
That was good. How long did that take to think of?
I just thought of it actually on the spot.
Yeah, I think Blackjack, a very new player this time last year. No one had heard of him. Coming to Halo Reach, he's done really well for himself, and for me, he's the best player on Infused. Best sniper, one of the best snipers in the game, and I'm looking for some great plays from Jack this series.
So big things.
Yeah.
Big things coming from that man right there. Now we're going to head on over to LLL. Obviously, we're going to just have a quick discussion before we get to that lineup. Infused, LLL, they pre-land together. So it'll be very interesting to see strategy-wise what each team pulls out. Funnily enough, LLL not that much of an advantage at the pre-land.
It was close in series. I think they tied in series, but pretty close, and maybe LLL just edged it, or was it Infused who just edged it?
LLL.
LLL just edged it, and yeah, it was here and there. There were some 7-4s each way, a few 9-2s in terms of the pre-land, but I'd expect LLL to be pretty confident. They've got all the way to the winner bracket final, and they're only just losing. Well, they lost 3-0 to Dignitas, but they haven't actually lost to Infused as of yet, and they got further with Shinato there looking like a ninja.
Well, he is the first player on LLL that we're going to go through. He's wearing the Gunners. Do they really help?
I think they do. I've used them here and there. I'd have liked a pair. Never really played religiously with them, but I think they're soothing on your eyes.
They look like sunglasses. Are they sunglasses?
No, they're Gunners.
Oh. No, I've always been put off by Gunners. They always make me play bad.
Maybe you could have done with some today.
What, to play bad?
Well, yeah.
Didn't happen anyway. So yeah, Shinato, great snipes in the winner bracket finals, but wasn't enough to beat Dig. Maybe it could be enough.
It was
now.
excellent sniper. But the thing is, though, it's team support. He was using the sniper a lot on the capture the flag game on Pit. Didn't quite work out. They only had the one cap to the 5, but he did come up. He had a couple opportunities where getting to see the preview of what was going to happen, where I wanted to go for him, but there'd be a flag cap that Dignitas would almost have. He'd have the sniper rifle, almost have the opportunity to pick someone off, and then it just wouldn't work out because the team play just wasn't there, and it ended up with the 4 run deficit. And here they are in the losers bracket. Next up, of course, on LLL, we've got Buck20, Alex Buck.
For me,
he's a sexy man.
Yeah, for me, Alex is, again, one of the best players in the game. Probably, along with Blackjack, I'd say the best player on this stage right now. And according to Dignitas players, didn't have the greatest of series against them, so I'm expecting a better series from Alex this time round.
I'm not sure which one of, it was either 57 or 20 tweeted that they're going to 3-0 Dignitas, which didn't quite, it was 57. It didn't quite work out. Of course, we've got an Anglo-Dutch team here, and Pino is another one of these players.
He looks bored. He looks really bored. But he's a very good player, very smart player. He's sort of the core of the team. If he's playing well, they all feed off him. And I do feel we didn't see the best of LLL in the winner bracket final. So hopefully they'll come out guns blazing and put on a show against Infused, and we'll have some brilliant matches, and maybe they can push on to win it.
Some gore. And blood.
And then, yes, the final man of the pack, as we said, he said they were going to 3-0 Dignitas. Unfortunately, they were 3-0'd Buck 57.
Yeah, I've heard great things about Will. Played him last event. He was all right. I've heard he was the best player on his team at the pre-LAN. And I think if LLL are going to win this series, Will's going to have to kind of carry on doing that.